And it finally happens. Video number 4 of the food addiction videos. I done one last night, had no memory on the phone. It only lasted a minute, so I combined it with the second video. Again, no memory on the phone, and the first one was gone. It was just too confusing. So now, plenty of memory, so plenty of time to talk, but I won't keep you too long. The last update should have been, tonight is Monday night. It should have been last Tuesday, but not even that. It should have been the Tuesday before that. So nearly 2 weeks have passed. So I can imagine the people, if they are following this, are expecting, wow, the difference is going to be unbelievable. I didn't even weigh. I'd say 2 or 3 pounds up. Since the last video, the next day, I was a role model. Absolutely perfect. The whole day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, no drinking in the evening. The next day, really good at work. Came home, had a few beers that night. And then it's like a switch. As I said before, it's like a switch goes off. Then bad. The Super Bowl was Sunday, drinking Sunday night. Playing pool here at the house on Monday. A family member brings up a hoagie box to this guy's house. Now, it's not his fault. I should have willpower not to do it. A hoagie box is basically a historic dish. It's on another YouTube short. It's a pizza box, loads of chips, loads of kebab meat, loads of chicken, salad, loads of sauce. It's enough for 4 people. He realised halfway through he had a small appetite at about a third. And here, Piggy, couldn't wait for them to go home till I got my fork, sat here at this table and finished nearly it all. A lot of the wrap and chips were left over because basically I couldn't physically eat anymore. That led to bad Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, a nice Italian meal. That wasn't too bad. But then, I was gone off it. I wasn't losing weight. I was back to my old self. The night before last, Chinese takeaway for dinner. 8 greasy chicken balls dipped in honey. Done a bit of music. After music was chicken and cheese rolls, fried. The end of Magella's Chinese takeaway. Yesterday evening, Nario's. So a large cheese and curry chips. Then last night, just before I started again, was a half pounder with cheese, cold with ketchup. This is how bad I am. Last week, at some stage as well, large mixed kebab with everything. Probably big enough for 2 people. For years I've eaten it, numero uno, on my own. And I even got onion rings with that. That shows when I'm bad, I'm bad. That shows how I've been living for the last 20 years more. Today, for example, last night I'd done one of these videos. It never recorded, it never went up. But I said, this is it. Put up a little Facebook post saying I'm sick of this version of me. I was fully in tune. Got up this morning. I made a wrap. Had a wrap, some ham, cheese, spring onion. Nice wrap. All good. And then I looked at there's a little bit of coleslaw in a tub. So I said, I'll finish that. I don't want to go off or anything. Finish that. And Magella simply, with no bad intentions, went to the bread bin and took out little Bramley's apple tarts. Flick! The switch went off again. I had a Bramley's apple tart. I had another little mini Bramley's apple tart, and I knew I was talking to myself, this is wrong, stop it. And then that led to later on in the day, hit the jar of peanut butter, about 10 or 12 spoons of peanut butter to where I nearly made myself sick. Sneaky bar of chocolate, little bar of chocolate. Had lasagna, rice for dinner. And then I went to acting class and I just said, stop, acting the bollocks. On the way home, I had money. I was going to get some onion rings and Nario's, but I said, if I keep putting grease in my body, I will die. So if you are out there and you've watched video 1, 2, and 3, you will see that I vowed Then I've done nothing, put on 2 pounds. The following video, done nothing but clip my eyebrows or cut my hair, but no weight being lost. I am not pulling the piss. I'm 100% serious, and I'm living proof that it isn't as simple as just eat when you're hungry. Just stop eating. Just eat less. Just make the right choices. Food is the same as any drug. It's the same as alcohol. It's the same as cigarettes, but it's even worse because everywhere you look, there's food. Takeaways, breakfast specials, lunches, buffets, all you can eat, dinner, fattened food, bad choices everywhere, but there's also good choices. Obesity is killing so many people worldwide, and I have to stop, because if I don't, I will be hospitalized, if not dead. And I'm not being dramatic. You know, I feel uncomfortable in the morning. I was 13:10 the Christmas before last. Didn't get there in a healthy way with the bet, but I will get there now in a healthy way starting 7 o'clock this evening. I didn't eat after 7. It feels a little bit better already. Now, this isn't going to be a 100-year long video, but for anyone, I'm a serious food addict. My main aim is to be able to talk to people, advise them, help them make changes. But first, I have to do it myself. So, if you watch this video, and I will ask by the time it gets to the end, that at the very end, if you've gone this far into the video, throw a little wink emoji or a smiley face, just to show me that you actually listened to me all the way through. You know, it looks like I'm pulling the piss because I've had the slowest start in history. I can't get off the track. This is the 4th video, and I'm even heavier than I was in the first video. But I do speak the truth. My intentions are great, and I would love to even speak and motivate to a crowd of 20 people with food addiction, a crowd of 2 people with food addiction. So I want you, if you have a relation, a family member, a partner, a loved one, a friend who is obese, who does suffer from food addiction, who it is killing on a daily basis, I want this video to be really the first one. In a week's time, I will give you an update, but I am going seriously strict. You know, right now, tomorrow morning, I will weigh in, but I'm definitely 17 stone 10. I was 17.5 at the first video. I've had my fun, the big kebab, the Nario's takeaway, the Chinese chicken bowls, like a big fat baby. So tomorrow morning is Tuesday morning. I'm back to work after my week's holidays on Thursday. I'm going to stay busy. Still, breakfast, lunch and dinner. I'll tell you what changes I make. But I am sick of this version of me. It's been going on since I've been a young child with braces, holding up me pants. I've been fat. It's the truth. I've been fat the majority of my life. My reputation has been, give it to Derek. He'll finish it. Derek's finished his meal. He'll finish everyone else's meal. Look at all that Derek ate. Wow. But I am killing myself. Like, I have a 14-year-old daughter, Koya. You can see on Generation T. A 13-year-old son called Jackson, available in Generation T. My beautiful wife, Magella, who I love amazingly, very rarely seen on Generation T, but that will change. You know, for my mum who lives with us, you know, they are advising me, but they are seeing me vow and promise and then do nothing to back it up. If I'm over in hospital, literally fighting for my life or dead, then it'll be too late. So I promise you, started from 7 o'clock this evening, officially starting tonight, tomorrow morning, Tuesday, I'm not going back. 3 meals a day, but there'll be better choices. No peanut butter from the jar, no glasses and mugs of full fat milk, less alcohol. And the thing is, not a pound I have on is because of alcohol, but alcohol gives you a false appetite. I already have a horrendous appetite, so if you add in a false appetite, it's just the ingredients for a shit show altogether. But I can't enjoy alcohol because I'm like SpongeBob SquarePants. There's always so much food in my body. I'm like a sponge. I drink it soaks in, and I barely enjoy the experience. Alcohol's a different thing. I'm not addicted to that. Can't afford it, I know. But everyone who knows me knows Fat Derek, Sweating Derek, extra large waistcoat Derek, shirt hanging out, burst his pants, wreck tired. Like, I have to stop, or else my body will stop. I'm 41 years of age, so please, as I said, if you've listened to this video, if you've seen the first few, tell a friend. If you are watching this video and you feel shit about how you feel, please send me a private message, because starting tomorrow I will be able to give advice. I'm going from 17 stone 10 right back to 13 stone 10, but in a healthy way where I can talk about this video, look back at what this guy was. I've said it in the first 3 videos. Please go back and watch them. But the thing is, I haven't backed it up. And in closing, in the last video, I did say if I didn't lose 3 pounds after the last video, that my punishment would be I'd have to close Generation T. I can't do it. I know I'm going back on my word, and I apologise. But Generation T for me is something the kids want to start it together. We did a few brilliant videos. There's a few videos where we're dancing. There's a lot of memories, a lot of fun that I do not want to delete. The eating challenges, I think they went on really well. There was one drinking challenge, the blind food test. There was a lot of crazy. I suddenly started see that it is my page. I suddenly started getting into YouTube Shorts. I have fun with them. Jackson is still giving out to me about zooming in on the recycling container one day and then matching it with Iron Maiden Run to the Hills. But that's just a sample of what my mind is like. Musically, if I died tomorrow morning, I'd have one regret, and that would be that I didn't do something musically. So my idea is Derek Tully stands alone, brings songs to the stage, word for word, my version of it, but no music, no backing tracks. I can't stand them. But like, I've worked with 2, 3, 4 people with guitar. You're waiting on them. You don't agree. They don't want to do a gig. And again, I'm 41. Time is flying by. So you'll see my attempts on standalone. They will improve. There's 7 or 8 songs gone up. And then these videos, I hope, if they helped 5 people, would be amazing. But from tomorrow, I will be available to give advice. Again, I am not a dietitian. I never will be. I'm not a personal trainer or gym expert. You don't even need the gym. Walking is amazing. Like, the size I am, the year before, my friend came to me and he was doing a walk in memory of his father who passed from Roscommon Hospital all the way to the door of Ballinasloe Hospital. But sorry, reverse. It was 43 kilometres. Because I'm active at work, I literally done 20 minutes training, if that. He done a hell of a lot more. I started walking in Ballinasloe and I walked right to the railway bar for a pint technically, and then on to Roscommon Hospital. Legs killing me, but it shows that my fitness is there. It's just I don't use it enough. Now 14 minutes, it's probably a miracle if anyone is still tuned in, but that's my story, guys. I am a complete food addict. I am going to use this video to help me stay on track. You know, tomorrow is Tuesday. Next Tuesday, guaranteed, will be an update, and it will be positive. I'm not making any promises. But the fact that I said I'd give up the YouTube channel and I didn't, I will make a sacrifice. Today, I had a Monster energy drink. Every day I work, if I go on at 12, I normally come in with a Monster energy drink. Today, because I've done nothing so far, I have to lose something, and for health, probably better. I will never have another Monster energy drink. My son, because I've drank so much, has collected all the cans. If he gets new ones, someone else will drink them or they can stay in the can. So, because I've done nothing so far, I have to have a punishment. I'm keeping the channel, but I am done with Monster energy drinks. I'm done with mugs of milk, drinking full fat milk from the container. I'm done with slices of cheese from the packet, 4 or 5 at a time. There's so many changes I need to make. Like right now, look at that. 17 stone 10. I have man boobs, a big belly, and I'm killing myself daily. So 16 minutes, I'm going to leave it at that. Next Tuesday, I will do another video. I'd love to see a few comments to show that people are seeing these. You may have seen me as disrespectful with failing after the last 3, but this one I'm going to grab the steering wheel of my life and put the foot on the accelerator. I'm going to be a different person, more energetic, and I'm going well away from 1710. Thank you for listening. Really appreciate it if you're still listening. See you next Tuesday. And please, if you know anyone that this might help, I am a full-blown addict, willing to change it 360 degrees. I would love anyone to come on the journey with me. Food can be enjoyed, but we abuse it. We abuse our bodies. I treat my body like a toilet when it comes to food. And plus, it's costing a hell of a lot of money too. But that's enough. Thank you for listening. And I want to make a difference. And I can only do that if people will come with me on this journey. I would love to motivate people. I would love to hear they lost weight because of me. I would love to say they saved their life because they seen me, a serious addict, deciding to finally, after starting 1,001 diets, this is it.